Hello, good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our show. It's so nice to see all of you again. Okay, I'm Christopher. Welcome to XAU Merlion live stream show where we discuss about what's going on in the markets this week and how our analysis on the markets can help you in your trading decisions. Okay, before we begin, let me give a quick introduction about if you are new to our live stream. XAU Merlion is a forex broker licensed and regulated in Cambodia. We provide a trading platform for everyone who wants to trade Forex anytime, anywhere on the go. We offer competitive spreads, quick execution, and 24/7 support. If you wish to start trading with us, do drop us a message and on our Facebook, and our representatives will attend to you in the quickest time possible. Okay, well, let's get back to the show. Okay, so nice to see all of you again tonight. We hope you have a wonderful evening this evening. And tonight is our 15th episode. We will have two speakers tonight again with Jeffrey C, who will be coming back to the show. And tonight we have a new speaker, new guest on the show tonight. Okay, it will be his Mean Peak Henry, MT4 EA developer. He'll be speaking and sharing about his expertise tonight on the show. A little on his specialty. Okay. But before I invite both of them again to the show, I would like to ask all our viewers who are watching us now, please like and share this live stream to anyone who you think would benefit from this live stream. Okay. Do also click the like button and share and follow us on Facebook. Okay. If you have any questions, please comment down below on the comment box below, and we will answer them during the show. Okay, let us get back to the show. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Before I invite both of them, let me see if they are ready. Okay. Okay, let me invite Jeffrey and Henry to the show. Okay. Hello, guys. Good evening. How are you all this evening?
Hello.
Hi, Henry. Hi, Jeffrey. Hope you all both have a wonderful evening and a good week this whole week. Okay. Okay. Let us start with Jeffrey first. Maybe he can share a bit about his view on what has happened in the market this week. Okay, Jeff, please take it away. Jeff, you are mute.
All right, let's get started. We can see this week we have the UK CPI inflation report. It has beat expectation, and an increase in the number of employed people in Australia during the previous month, and a decrease in Australia unemployment rate. Next week, we have the Australian CPI inflation report, German PMI. And something important to look out for is on next Thursday, there's a Fed statement on interest rate and US GDP report. So for those who trade currencies and gold prices, this is something to look out for. And let's take a look at this week's market movement and what to expect in the coming week. Today, I will be talking about euro dollar and, of course, the favorite gold trading pair. So let's start with euro dollar first. And of course, let me share my screen. Okay, this is the 15 minutes euro dollar chart. As you can see, this week, euro dollar actually faces some downside pressure, although it shall make decent support around 1.1285. We can see in the next 1 to 3 weeks, there is actually a slight downwards bias in euro, but any weakness is likely limited to the test at 1.1285. Looking ahead, if there's a clear break below 1.1285, the next support to watch for is at 1.124, which is around this area. Looking at the 1 hour chart, 1.124. Yeah, which is around this level. We can see this pair attracted some buying near the 1.13 mark today and has reversed a major part of yesterday's losses. This ongoing retracement slides in the US Treasury bond yields, which undermine the US dollar. In turn, we can see that it's a key factor that provided a bullish lift to the euro dollar pair. However, euro dollar remains downward pressure after breaking the red color 200 SMA for the first time in 2 weeks. You can see it has actually break a bit and came down. Should the code breaks 1.128, it becomes vulnerable to retest 1.1186. And during this fall, 1.123 and 1.12 might act as a minor support. Alternatively, clear outbreaks of the 200 SMA around 1.133 near the 1.136 can be seen to convince short-term euro dollar buyers. For this pair, we suggest investors to refrain from placing aggressive bets and wait on the sideline ahead, since next week we have the upcoming FOMC monetary policy meeting. The outcome will look upon for clearer signals about the likely timing Fed will commence the rate hikes, which will provide a fresh directional trend to the euro dollar pair. Our midterm view for euro dollar is actually bearish. Trader can short this pair when there is a gain or retracement. And moving on to gold price. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. Gold is likely to consolidate into next week FOMC meeting. We can see gold attracted some buying on the last day of the week, which is today, and hence seems to stall a bit. Investors turn risk adverse among concerned that rising borrowing costs could impact the earnings for companies. This is evident enough as we can see this week. Equity markets is in the red. It's advocating the strong purchase for the safe haven precious metal. US 30 index has been in the red this week and gold in the green. So next week, FOMC outcome will be looked upon for clearer signals about the likely timing that the Fed will commence its rate hike cycle. This will influence the near to mid-term US dollar price dynamics and provide a fresh directional trend to the dollar. In the meantime, gold is more likely to consolidate in a range around the market moving economic release. That say, the broader market risk sentiment might need to produce some short-term trading opportunities around the matters. So from a technical aspect, the overnight break through the 1830 to 1832 resistance zone, we can see at this level there's actually quite a bit of buyer, and subsequent strength towards the next resistance is around the 1860 region, which remains quite possible. We can see some follow-through buying will be seen as a fresh trigger for bullish trader. Our midterm view for gold price is actually still bullish. However, this week, before the FOMC meeting, traders can actually scalp gold price for some short-term profits because it's consolidating. This comes to an end of my analysis. I wish everyone trade profitably in the coming weeks. With that, we shall move on to Ponre for today's topic, the MT4EA. I'll pass on the mic back to Chris.
Okay, thanks, Jeffrey, for your analysis this week. Let's move on to Henry. Hi, this is your
Yes,
first time with us. So maybe you can just introduce yourself to our viewers who have not met you before. Mm.
yes. My name Mian Pich Punriat. I am the
Mm-hmm.
programmer. However, I start programming the automated trading system since 2016. I entered the market in 2013, meaning that 3 years after I entered the market, I started the automated trading system. Um, First of all, I remember that the reason that pushed me into the automated trading system because I saw that forex is really difficult to trade, especially for the beginner trader. For sure, it is difficult. I cannot say that it is easy because everybody know that it's not easy to make profit. It require a lot of time, require knowledge, require a lot of patience. The most problem of the most trader facing is that they are emotional. um, Most data cannot control their emotion efficiency. This is the root of the problem. So um, I thought that it's time to help them to earn some profits and make everybody happy.
Okay. That's interesting to know that. Probably maybe can you share with us maybe how easy is it to use EA to trade to some of our viewers who are wondering, who has never used EA before? So maybe you can share with us how EA is used to trade in the markets. Mm-hmm.
Yes, the competitive advantage of the using EA is the time saving. We can earn profit while we have time to take care of the family. We have time to go outside to do whatever we want. We mean that we still get profit in forex and it's not require a lot of time to us. This is the first advantage, and the second advantage is that it's control more efficiency than human being. We are human being. We need to sleep, right? So we cannot stand by 24 hours a day. In case that we cannot monitor the market 24 hours a day, it is a big problem because market is really volatile, especially during the sleep. So yes, this is the second advantage, and the third advantage is that it removes all of our emotional impact. So, as I told you before, the root of the problem of every trader is the lack of their control emotional. So when they use the automated trading system, everything is going better 30% because of the absence of the emotional.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's interesting to hear that from you. Based on what you have mentioned, that using AA has a lot of benefits. Probably one benefit is to overcome the human behavior because we humans tend to be more emotional when we trade, especially when there's gains, the market is gains, and there's losses. humans, we tend to be more emotional, greedy, and fearful during the markets. But using EA, there's no emotions involved, so that with all the formulas and algorithm, probably it's better to trade without any emotions. Mm-hmm. And
Yes,
the
of
other
course.
point that, yeah, the other point that you mentioned was that we can free up more time because it's being using on the script. More trades are more automatic, so we can do our own, spend more time with what we what we prefer doing. Mhm. Spend more time with family, yeah, instead of trading. I think that's a very good key point that you have mentioned on EA. Hmm. Yeah. So maybe I can ask you how long have you been building up? How long does it take to actually develop EA program to run? Probably can share with us.
Yes, of course. As I told you before,
Mm-hmm.
I entered the market in 2013,
Mm.
and we start to develop the automated trading system in 2016. So
Mm.
since 2016 until now, it's nearly 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very
um, yeah, yes. Our core value is that we not try to develop multiple system at the same time. When we do like that, we will cannot programming efficiency of the system. So we try to develop only one system, and since that time, it's nearly 10 years already. Our big scale size algorithm named Grid Everything Pro since 2016 until now. We never stopped programming it. We do it every day. We have the developer team at overseas and around Cambodia. We work as a team. Honestly, we are fintech, but not officially as a corporate company. Um, we are a group of programmer. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I believe that in the future, market will change its behavior, especially on the gold market. So we have to adapt to the environment of its behavior to make sure that everything is going smoothly, not fast but stable.
Mm-hmm. Well, based on what you have shared with us, it takes a lot of quite a hard work to develop an EA program. 10 years to actually build the program, and then another 6 years to actually test and run it live on the market. Wow, that's amazing. And like I mentioned, you have to keep testing the program every time because market conditions always change every time. So I think it's best, like I mentioned, to improve the program every time. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, of course. I believe that our sacrifice will change the industry. In this industry, there are a lot of fellow traders, so I hope that we can help them. In case that we have something special to offer to them, they will come to us. Actually, they will come.
Mm. Okay, yeah. Thanks for sharing with us, Conway. Happy to see you and happy to have you with us tonight, sharing interesting different strategies on trading in the market. This is one thing that is actually uh, there's a room for growth and improvement now since everything is going digital and automation and robotics and AI, which is changing the world today. And I think EA trading would be actually a um, very good strategy to actually to apply in such a world now. And because technology has been advancing for the past 10 years tremendously, especially I think in Cambodia as well. You can see that things are changing pretty fast now.
Yeah, at the overseas, we call this robo advisor, but in Cambodia, mostly they call EA, or sometimes they call AI, or sometimes they call robot trading. In the programming, we call it the algorithm.
Yeah, because there's many formula involved, taking into a lot of formulas on how the market reacts.
Yes,
Develop
yes.
a trading strategy for your EA. So how many, based on the past, I think 16 years now, we've been in EA. How many programs have you developed so far?
Right now we have four. Our core system is the Create Everything Pro. We use it every day, and it is a big scale size EA. But we have the another.
Sorry, Bonway, I think we lost you just now. Hi, sorry, Bonway, I think we lost your connection just now. Can you hear us? You're back. I think you're mute, Bonway. Sorry. Yeah, you have to unmute.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, right now we have four systems. In the future, we don't want to create more. It is more than enough for us. We try to maintain our core system called Create Everything Pro. It is the big scale size EA, and another three system is just the medium size. So it takes time, maybe 2 or 3 years future to push it to be like big size, the same as the Create Everything Pro.
That's interesting. To hear that. Amazing that you already have 4 systems running. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that everybody is fully understanding about robot trading. Not not mean that you use the smart system, it guarantees your profit. No, it's not mean like that. Dangerous or safety depend on your adjustment of the setting of the parameter also. In case that we feel that we are greedy, no one can help. Even we have smart algorithm robots, it still cannot help you. So I would like to make sure that everybody they fully understanding about the creative and the fairs. Please use it as the suitable situation, not overconfident, not over greedy. Um, yeah, for sure, market environment is changing. Some month you can earn less profit, some month you can earn more profit. It is the nature of the trading. So don't try to maintain the income to make sure every month we always get uh, a lot of profit. It is impossible.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Even though if it's automated trading, we still cannot be greedy with our trading with the profits. Yeah, I agree with you that this is the nature of trading. That some months may have profits and some months may have losses. But we, as professional traders, even if it's EA developer, we have to always manage our risk. That's most important. To actually minimize losses and maximize gains. I think
Yeah,
most
yes,
traders
of
will
course.
Yeah. You mentioned that you have a team helping you to develop the whole EA program. Maybe you can share with us how big is your team that is working with you to actually run the whole EA system.
Um, Less than 10 people.
Wow. Okay. That's not.
Not, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We work as volunteer. Nobody gets salary. We work to sacrifice our time to find out something special because around the world there are a lot of fintech company that they are doing business on the automatic trading system, but mostly they likely to develop medium size or small size and then sell out to the customer. It's not make sense. For us, it's not make sense. The market is really difficult. We cannot use the medium size or most people use small size EA and hope that we can get profits. No, it's impossible. So the solution is that we had to develop something really complete, and it require a lot of time, require a lot of resources and um, commitment to sacrifice our time to make sure that in one day we can get the algorithm more smarter and smarter day by day, month by month, and we use it for the human. Uh, we not sell, we share for free, but in form of the um, client for of any of the broker.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, anybody in Cambodia, if you wish to get the EA for free, you can contact Merlion, and the Merlion platform is really good. It's the best environment for EA. We have a lot of um, clients use it, and it's make profit. But please don't hope that it can much profit every month. Uh, this is the nature of the trading.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Thank you, Padre. Yeah, for sharing with us so much information on EA itself. Yeah,
Yeah, yes,
probably
sir. Yeah.
yeah. One more question is to those people who are actually interested in looking into EA. Such people, do they need uh knowledge and expertise in programming code, or do they need any special skills in programming or in the finance in trading also?
Um, to use EA not require the knowledge of programming because we not recruiting the programmer for the well of the user. Um, we not require how to programming,
Mm-hmm.
but our requirement is the commitment to learn because what we offer to you to everybody to trader is the big size EA. It's not easy to use. It has more than 100 parameters, and we develop it every day. We release new versions every month, and we have team to maintain. We have technical team to support. So we need commitment only. Even though you are the beginner, you know nothing about forex, you can be a professional EA trader also.
Mm. Oh, thank you so much, Conway, for sharing with us. That is very interesting. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think let's maybe we open the questions to our viewers if they have any questions for both Jeffrey and Conrad. So let's ask our viewers who are watching here tonight with us. Maybe they can ask any questions who are interested in any markets or interested in EA as well. Can ask Conrad and Jeffrey. Okay. Okay. Hi, John. Good evening. Hi, Hao Tian. And hi, Eng Chai. Nice to see you all this evening. Thanks for joining. Okay. So, give me a while. And probably I asked Jeffrey a question. Hi, Jeffrey.
Yep.
Hi, you mentioned about the Fed is going to have a meeting next week. They're going to have an announcement, and probably most analysts in the markets are going to suspect that they are going to increase interest rate. So, what's your view if let's say if Fed's going to increase, how much are they going to increase, and how it will impact the dollar?
I'm guessing the first rate hikes will be March, and there will be subsequent rate hikes throughout the rest of the year. Uh, I'm anticipating about 4 hikes this year, first in March, and followed by the next quarter, June, September, and December. So we can see with all these rate hikes, it's going to affect the equity markets, and investors will tentatively look for safe haven like gold and of course the dollar. And with these interest rate hikes, it's going to increase and appreciate the dollar. And of course, in that sense, dollar is also a safe haven. So you also increase the value of gold price in the long term.
Okay. And we can see that some analyst says that EOA is also going to increase rate hikes maybe around next week. Is that true?
I think we can anticipate all the countries doing rate hikes in this year. It's just a matter of time. Bank of England has started the rate hikes. The Fed is going to start soon in March. So we can see the rest of the country following suit with rising interest rates to curb inflation, because last year their priorities was unemployment, and this year their priority is going to be inflation.
Okay. Yeah, we can see that many central banks are actually following the monetary policy of increasing rate hikes. But I think we can see that China central bank has actually did the opposite. They went to cut interest rates. So maybe do you know what's China's reason behind this? Doing the opposite.
I think one of the reasons why Chinese market they decide to decrease the interest rate partly is because of their dollar, their Chinese yuan. They do not want their Chinese yuan to appreciate as fast as the US dollar. They want to keep it under control so that their exports can be as good as now, despite the rising interest rate in other countries. This is one thing because of their Chinese yuan. So they decided to cut the interest rate. And why the Chinese are doing so is partly because their economy itself is self-sustainable. They don't need to rely a lot on other countries. Their population, more than 1 billion, is enough to justify and increase the domestic product in their own country.
Okay, I understand that because we can see that Chinese data, I think they announced that their GDP was actually grew 8.1% in last year, which actually was quite good for China. So I think maybe they seems like maybe they are not affected by the interest rate as to follow other countries raising the hike. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Jeffrey, for answering those questions. Hopefully those will be useful for all our viewers here watching, and info to help them in their trading. Okay. Probably before we end the show, if you have any questions, please let us know. Maybe you can answer them after the show. Okay. So I think it's late, and I think we shall end the show today. Okay. Thank you, Ponway, and thank you, Jeffrey,
Yes, thank
for
you.
sharing it. Have a good evening. Okay. I think we should end here. Okay. Okay. So before before you can leave, I can just wrap up the show. Okay. Goodbye, Jeffrey. Goodbye, Ponway. Good evening. Have a good evening. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Have a nice
Bye.
day. Bye bye. Bye bye, Jeffrey. Bye bye, Chris.
Bye. Okay. Thank you everyone for for joining us tonight. We'll end the show here. Okay. So please like and share this video if you find it interesting, and do follow us on our Facebook page. Okay. If any questions, drop us a message. We'll get back to you on Facebook. Okay. Okay. Good evening. Have a good evening, everybody. Good night, and see you next week again. Bye bye.